Hello everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Oliveboard. This is Aarzoo. I hope you all are doing good. Welcome to a new morning, a new session where we will be having a look over our today's important current affairs, PIB news analysis. And meanwhile, first of all, please do share this session with your other friends. Do mark your attendance by liking this session and let me know wave once in the comment box, chat box, if you say it so, if you're getting my voice proper. And also for all those who are present, they can let me know in the chat section. We'll have a discussion over some of the very important news articles. We'll cover it in detail and also how questions can be framed through it so that you are able to you have that format of objective type questions in your mind. When you are entering in your phase 1, you will be able to answer, right? uh, the important news articles, you all know now the relevance of the current affairs, general awareness, and PIB source, the source which is very important, reliable, authentic, and maximum of questions they are asked from that particular source. So can I expect anybody who can please share this session or let me know once in the chat section if things are clear, audio and video? Let us, I think, wait for a minute for all those who want to join. The yesterday's session at 9 p.m. there was a technical glitch, so we are extremely sorry for that, but that session was scheduled after 9 a.m., that is 10 a.m. I took that particular session. There is a video, you can have a look over it. Thank you. So I think let's continue. Okay, I'm getting answers. Great. I was waiting for if anybody else want to join. So, yeah, the question is very simple. The question is in front of you, and a very good morning. Then let us have a look over the very first question. I hope air quality index on your side or in your places is good. What is the scenario? Before giving the answers, tell me how is the air quality at your place. So let us have a look over this first question now. Air quality index includes how many categories? If you don't know the answer, then please make a guess. This is the very first, I would say, disclaimer or precondition that when you don't know the answer, you will not be knowing all the answers in the examination also. There you have to go with your guesswork also. So make sure यहीं से ही शुरुआत करते हैं ताकि you are able to analyze yourself कि how is your guessing power. So if you don't know the answer, it is for everybody. If you don't know the answer in any of the question, in any of the session, don't write it you don't know. Make a guess and write like option B, option C, option D, whatever is your option, and write guess in front of it so that मुझे पता चल जाएगा okay you are making a guess. Okay then. A, B, C, D. What do you think is the right answer of this question now? Option A, option B, option C, option D. Option D. Okay. If you're going with option D, then you're absolutely correct. It includes 6 categories. Now, what are these 6 categories? First of all, have a look over it. Good, satisfactory, moderately polluted, poor, very poor, severe. So if it ranges from 0 to 50, it's good. 50 to 100, satisfactory. But अगर वो index में चला जाए like 300 to 400, then the air quality is very poor. Nowadays, near the NCR region, because of, I hope you all remember, we have covered, right, stubble burning. We have covered various uh, क्वेश्चंस रिगार्डिंग स्टबल बर्निंग कि इसके चलते क्या होता है एनसीआर रीजन के अंदर, जब जिसको आप पराली बोलते हैं, इफ यू रिमेम्बर, पोस्ट द हार्वेस्ट ऑफ पैडी, राइट। तो जो बच जाता है रेजिड्यू, आप उसको जब क्या करते हैं फार्मर्स, जब आप उसको जलाते हैं और साथ ही साथ विंटर्स आ रही हैं, राइट, तो इस चक्कर में एयर क्वालिटी जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा खराब हो जाती है। एंड राइट नाउ द एयर क्वालिटी इन दिल्ली रिमेन्ड इन द वेरी पुअर कैटेगरी ऑन द एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स. This was launched by central government in 2014. Very simple. It will tell you the current scenario of pollution in your city, and government will also be able to take the steps, the subsequent measures that are required. From your exam point of view, there is also one thing that you need to remember. The measurement of the air quality is based on 8 pollutants, and in these 8 pollutants, carbon dioxide is not included. PM10, PM2.5, nitrogen dioxide, SO2, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide is there, carbon dioxide is not there, ozone, ammonia, lead. So you have to remember these 8 pollutants. Clear? Right. So it was talking about category, bache. Category basically means these 6 categories. This is not a category. These are the measurements of the air qualities based on how many pollutants. So they are not asking you the pollutants. They are asking you the how many categories are there. आप उसमें कितनी categories आती हैं based on फिर वो color coding के हिसाब से. Right. Then moving on to the next question, a very important one. What is the theme of G20 India 2023? वासुदेव कुटुंबकम, भारत, आर अर्थ, आर फ्यूचर, सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर, ABCD. What is the theme of G20 India 2023? You please focus on writing the answers in the chat section. Option A, okay. Hurry up everyone. Let me know the answers. अच्छा, किस किसने अभी तक अटेंडेंस मार्क नहीं करी है? Option A, okay. I'm giving you 10 seconds now. 5 for answering. 5 seconds you will. It will take 5 seconds. या 5 सेकेंड लगते हैं आंसर मेंशन करने में. पता नहीं क्यों नहीं करते हो. आता है नहीं आता, मेंशन करो आंसर्स. And 5 answers for marking your attendance. Mark your attendance. How you will mark it? By giving a thumbs up sign, by liking this session. Option C, okay. Option D. So everybody is going with different answers, but the right answer of this question is option A, Vasudev Kutumbakam. This is the theme of G20 India 2023. You are going with option C. I'll tell you. See, this is not the complete one. That is why this is not the answer. Our Earth, our future theme nahi hai. It is completely of. I'll tell you. This is not complete in itself, right? Vasudev Kutumbakam is the theme. Now first of all you have to, before इसको एक बार के लिए skip करो, I'll give you the information. Come to these years that I have mentioned here. 2021. See, you all know about G20, right? A very powerful organization where top 20 countries of the global world, they are there in it. जिनकी economy strong है, right? So I would say a very a top powerful organization, G20. Why it is in news and why we are coming up with this scheme? Because it is happening for the first time ever in India, that we will be having this summit of head of states of G20 in India. The summit will be on 9th and 10th of September 2023. Clear? 9th and 10th of September 2023. Where? In New Delhi. Right. Now please focus on one thing. 2020 presidency was with Italy. 2022 it is with Indonesia. 2023 it will be with India. So abhi 15th November to 16th November, 15-16 November, there is the meeting, the summit of this G20 in Indonesia. Indonesia is currently holding the presidency, but from 1st of December India will assume the presidency. So right now Italy, Indonesia and India, they form Troika. राइट. बेसिकली इंडोनेशिया से पहले जिसकी प्रेसिडेंसी है एंड आफ्टर इंडोनेशिया जिसकी प्रेसिडेंसी है. व्हेन इंडिया विल अज्यूम द प्रेसिडेंसी and in 2024 Brazil will hold the presidency, then Indonesia, India and Brazil, they will form troika, right? A group of 3, you can say. So this is the scenario. I hope these things are very clear. Now let me take you to this thing, this theme, the logo G20. So here it is lotus, the earth, India, written Bharat below it, 2023 India, Vasudev Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. This is the complete, I would say, option it was. But Vasudev Kutumbakam is the theme taken from Upanishads, right? Now moving back to some of the, I think I have covered it all. These particular components, they are very important, that are taken. Every component has their own meaning. The colors in this theme and logo, they are from they are inspired from the national flag colors. And also the lotus here having 7 petals, they signify the 7 seas coming together, right? And Vasudev Kutumbakam, you know, it is a complete theme: one earth, one family, one future. And the earth, as I mentioned there, it signifies, it reflects India's pro planet approach to life, right? So abhi why we are covering, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled the logo, theme and website of India's G20 presidency. Clear? Are things clear? A homework for you. Homework is, you have to remember by all heart the members of G20. There are 20 members. You have to cover it anyways. You don't have any other option. Whatever time it takes, do take your time, but you have to remember. And I would say, आज से अच्छा दिन कोई नहीं है, क्योंकि आज आपने अभी G20 कवर कर लिया है. This particular question, after this session, Google it, whatever you want to do, but make sure you remember the G20 member countries. Clear? Which of the following, next question, launch space facility at Naval Physical and Oceanographic Laboratory at Kochi? So this is also one thing that you need to remember. This space facility is launched at Kochi, where NPOL, Naval Physical and Oceanographic Laboratory. So which of the following, DRDO, ISRO, HAL, none of the above? Who launched this space facility? A, B, C, D. Plan out the things, schedule, make a proper schedule, and what these things that are you are attending these lectures, they are itself a note of your PIB source. So the PDF, I think, is available on the Telegram channel, so you can have a look over the PDF as well, right? Okay, I'm getting the answers as option A. Then you're absolutely correct. DRDO is the one who launched space facility. Now, what is this space facility? You don't have to do first thing rocket science. हर एक चीज में we don't have to do PhD. First of all, please do understand this thing. Hard work करना बहुत अच्छा है, but you need to make sure that you also do smart work nowadays. That is very important. Unnecessary doing PhD and going into depth which is not required. Yes, going into a certain depth is required, but going so deep into it जितना required ही नहीं है, you are wasting your time, right? अगर आपको किसी एक चीज में बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है तो आप उसमें PhD करो, right? But our focus, our goal is to clear RBI Grade B exam or any other regulatory bodies exam. So here make sure that उतना करें जितना एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है based on previous year paper analysis. Clear? Now if you look at this question, DRDO launched the hull module of space facility at the NPOL Kochi. Now what this space facility is very simple. We have sonar systems, right? That are for the use of Indian Navy. So this space facility is the testing and evaluation facility for these systems, right? So it is being used for by the Indian Navy, their ships, their submarines and helicopters. It is designed and constructed by, very important, this can be asked, L&T Shipbuilding, Chennai. Right? So these were two things that you need to remember. Moving on, so yes, definitely this will help in testing facility. It will be utilized for evaluating your sonar systems, for quick deployment, for easy recovery of the packages like sensors, like transducers, right? Then moving on to the next question, which union ministry launched India Infrastructure Project Development Fund scheme? You are having four options in front of you. Four ministries are written here. Which ministry launched IIPDF scheme? India Infrastructure Project Development Fund scheme. I hope you are enjoying my lectures too. You like these learnings also. CBD. First of all, I would appreciate everybody here who are giving the answers. I have seen two answers who are writing guess in front of it. Good to see that you are answering, even making a guess. Otherwise, earlier I used to knock the doors. Ki please mention the answer, please make a guess if you don't know the answer. But if you are coming up with the guess answers, also commendable, I would say. Now let us have a look over the right answer. The right answer of this question is option D. Ministry of Finance launched the India Infrastructure Project Development Fund scheme. Please do understand these things. I am getting certain questions for all who will be taking this lecture, and how to prepare notes. When we are covering these questions, please do focus only in those questions only. It is then make sure that you have an undivided attention to these questions. You get this will be asked. Now whoever takes this session, it doesn't matter, but yes, sir will be also carrying forward with these sessions later on. It completely depends on, see, we हमें पता है ना what is good for you. So आपको क्या करना है, you have to मेक श्योर कि आप इन सेशंस का अच्छे से यूटिलाइज जो है इनको करें. सो when sir will be coming or when other things will be scheduled for you, वो हम पे छोड़ दे, right? So all you need to do is please do have a complete focus. But abhi ke liye, if you are asking back to back these questions, though it will be ki 15 days I am taking this session, for the next 15 days Dinkar sir will be there, then we will coordinate things like that. But wo it is not basically जहां पर आपको ध्यान देने की जरूरत है. I hope you are getting my point. Make sure while you are covering or in this lecture, in between these sessions, you completely focus upon the content part of it. You focus upon these questions, क्योंकि वहां पर ये क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा आरबीआई में, who took your lecture. Are you getting my point? तो वो unnecessary बातें हैं, right? Right. So अभी यहाँ पर have you mentioned the answer? Yes, good to see that you are also mentioning the answers. Great. So let's move to the scheme, India Infrastructure Project Development Scheme. It is by Ministry of Finance. First thing, notified by the Department of Economic Affairs. So what this scheme is all about? See, the name itself is talking. India Infrastructure Project Development Fund scheme, for all those projects, whether they are PPP, मतलब public private partnership projects, where government is coming with the private partners and they are creating the infrastructure, और any other project. अगर किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट में एक्सपेंसेस की ज़रूरत है, फंडिंग की ज़रूरत है, ऑलरेडी सम ऑफ द फंडिंग इज एलोकेटेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, बट कहीं पर अगर कोई गैप रह जाता है, देयर कैन बी सर्टेन इश्यूज, अगर वहां पर नाउ इट इज रिक्वायर्ड कि they want support for certain financial support for a project development expenses, so this particular scheme fills all those gaps and provide extra funding, basically funding to those infrastructure projects. It is a central sector scheme or centrally sponsored scheme, a sector scheme. Total outlay 150 crore for a period of 3 years. 2022, 2023 to 2024-25 is the targeted years, right? So for how many years? So yes, it is available to the authorities for PPP projects also, so they can come up, meet their cost. अगर कहीं पर नहीं पूरा हो पा रहा, there can be labor issues. So कुछ भी होता है, कहीं XYZ रीजंस है, आपकी फंडिंग नहीं हो पा रही है प्रॉपर तरीके से, देयर वाज द थिंग एलोकेटेड बट नाउ यू नीड एक्स्ट्रा वन, और there are some gaps that need to be bridged. So this scheme will help in providing the funding to all those finance project development, the infrastructure projects, and yeah, giving a financial support to them, right? Next question. Who among the, I think, yeah, this is the sixth question. Who among the following is appointed as the chairperson of 22nd Law Commission of India? Who among the following is appointed as the chairperson of 22nd Law Commission of India? You have four options in front of you. Please do mention your answers. Option B, okay. Come up with the answers. I want answers from everyone. ये तो बेनिफिट होता है वर्चुअल लर्निंग का. आप क्या कर सकते हो, अपने साथ बैठ के यू कैन हैव योर कॉफी, टी, ब्रेकफास्ट जो भी है वो लो, साथ में पढ़ो, अच्छे से PIB भी कवर हो जाएगा, मॉर्निंग ब्रेकफास्ट भी हो जाएगा, एंड यू विल डू अ स्मार्ट वर्क बाय सेविंग योर टाइम ऑल्सो. तो जोश कहाँ है भाई? जोश नहीं है? यस प्लीज. दीपिका, कार्तिक, सौबत, मनोज, वेयर आर योर आंसर्स एवरीवन? नहीं देने आंसर्स? Chaliye, so okay, I don't know why you are not answering for this question, but let us have a look at the right answer now. Who is appointed as the chairperson of 22nd Law Commission? Justice Rituraj Avasthi. Option B is the correct answer here. So, the retired High Court Chief Justice Rituraj Avasthi has been appointed as the chairperson of 22nd Law Commission of India, which was constituted in 2020. Law Commission is a non-statutory body constituted by Government of India. Uh, Pre-independence, the first law commission was established during British era in 1834 by Charter Act 1833. Who chaired it? Lord Macaulay. After independence, first law commission was established in 1955. For how many years? A 3-year term. Now the objective of the law commission is it acts as an advisory body, give advices to the Ministry of Law and Justice. What about this commission, law commission, or by the reference made by the central government, या फिर by और suo moto, और खुद से भी they undertake the research in the law, review the existing laws in India, whether there is a need for making reforms or not, or any reference on the enacting new legislation. So all these are the objectives or the functions that law commission performs, right? Which of the following ministry invites nominations for National Geoscience Award 2022? Which of the following ministry invites nominations for National Geoscience Awards 2022? Option A, B, C, D. Please mention the answers in the chat section. I expect answers from everybody. I hope that you have heard that it is from time to time that we come up with this organization. Okay, so many of you are going with a guess. Okay, one is going with a guess. And let us see now the right answer of this question. If you are going with option B, Ministry of Mines is the right answer here. Right, so Ministry of Mines invites the nominations for National Geoscience Award. What do you understand by geoscience? It refers to the earth science, whether it is geology, oceanography, atmospheric science, mineralogy, pedology, or hydrology. So it comes basically, you can say, all the geoscientists who can from such fields, they are into it. So it is an initiative to encourage those geoscientists to strive towards excellence. It is instituted by Ministry of Mines in 1966. Right, so mines ministry is there, and for all those geoscientists who have shown their contributions in the field of geoscience, mining and allied areas, so this is to award them. And any citizen of India with a contribution in any of the fields specified in, there is a clause 2 of the NG regulation 2022, they are eligible for these awards. Right, you don't have to go for the complete detail of clause 2, but yes, if you wish to, you have that curiosity, you can have a look over it. डू गूगल इट, कभी कभार खुद से चीज़ें भी गूगल किया करो, ये मैं आपको हमेशा बोलती हूँ। कोई एक एक्स्ट्रा अगर चीज़ रह जाती है, गैप रह जाता है, सो दैट आई होप दैट विद दिस इंक्विजिटिवनेस, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो यू शुड हैव दैट इंक्विजिटिवनेस। इफ यू हैव इट, मेक श्योर यू गूगल आउट सर्टेन थिंग्स, खुद से करना सीखो। स्पून फीडिंग और पका पकाया खाना जो है वो एक टाइम तक इट लुक्स गुड, और ये हेल्दी भी है, बट टू अ सर्टेन एक्सटेंट। अगर यू डोंट हैव दैट इंक्विजिटिवनेस कि खुद से जाकर करें, तब तक बात ही नहीं बनेगी। राइट, सो डू गूगल आउट सर्टेन थिंग्स, डू सर्च, हैव अ लुक ओवर इट, चार चीजें और भी देखने को मिलेंगी। राइट, so broad disciplines basically are mineral discovery and exploration, mining, mineral beneficiation and sustainable mineral development, basic geoscience, applied geoscience. Moving on to the next question. Who among the following launched a platform that displays flood forecast? The platform's name is Flood Hub. Amazon, Microsoft, Google, or none of the above? A, B, C, D. What do you think is the right answer? मुझे पता नहीं कि किसी ने सेशन लाइक किया है या नहीं, बट अगर नहीं किया है तो बड़ी बुरी बात है यार। सेशन भी नहीं लाइक करते हो, आंसर्स भी रुक रुक के देते हो, और कुछ देते हैं किसी एक क्वेश्चन में, कुछ नहीं देते हैं, कुछ चले जाते हैं, पता नहीं क्या कर रहे हो। Google, everybody is going with option C here. Option C is absolutely the right answer. Google basically launched Flood Hub. नाम से ही समझ आ रहा है that it will display flood forecast. It will a platform that will show the area and time where floods could occur. Right, so people will be informed about it. It is, you can say, prevention is better than cure. Right, so natural calamities जो है ऐसे आप उनको कैसे you can have ये हम बोलते हैं ना, we should come up with the solutions for prevention also. This is one such step, and the technology giant has expanded its artificial intelligence flood forecasting services to 18 countries. So it will assist the authorities and to the people also, so that they can take the best of decisions effectively when they are already told कि देखो यहाँ पर ये अभी ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है। Right, moving on. Which country is the host of 26 International Malabar Naval Exercise 2022? Australia, India, USA, Japan? A, B, C, D. Which country is the host of 26th International Malabar Naval Exercise? Australia, India, USA, Japan? Can I expect answers? Anybody else want to try? या सिर्फ दो चार ही हैं जो आंसर देंगे, बाकी सब सिर्फ सुनेंगे? आई डोंट नो लास्ट तक आते आते क्यों एनर्जी लो हो जाती है, बट फॉर ऑल दोज हु आर मेंशनिंग यू आर एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट विद योर आंसर. यहाँ पर अगर एक भी बच्चा होगा तो भी वैसे ही पढ़ाया जाएगा, बट मेक श्योर ओके यू आर मेकिंग अ गेस. कमेंडेबल मनोज इफ यू आर गोइंग विद अ गेस ऑल्सो. But the right answer, bache, of this particular question is Japan. I have a question for you. Australia, India, USA, Japan, they together form a block. If you could please tell me the name of that block. These all four are the members of a block. What is the name of that block? Only these four. ये बाकी ये कंट्रीज, 4 कंट्रीज, ये कहीं और भी हो सकती है. दे कैन बी अ पार्ट ऑफ G20, G7. मैं वो सब नहीं पूछ रही हूँ. आई एम आस्किंग ओनली दीज 4. दे आर टुगेदर फॉर्मिंग अ ब्लॉक. द नेम ऑफ दैट ब्लॉक इज a very famous one. And giving you a hint, the idea of this block was given by the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and who recently passed away in 2022 only. करेक्ट, क्वाड बिल्कुल सही है. सो दिस क्वाड इज अ ब्लॉक of where Australia, India, USA, Japan are there the member ones, and this idea was given by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Absolutely right, well done. Now coming to this Malabar naval exercise, in 1992 navies of India and US initiated it, but later on Australia and Japan also participated. This year the 26th Malabar exercise will begin in, are you seeing this map? Yokosuka in Japan. What is the significance of this exercise? See, all the navies of these 4 nations, they will be strengthening their maritime security operations. It will strengthen their relations. They will be the more close strategic partners. Also in Indo-Pacific, we have seen that imbalance created by China, right? So this particular coalition will be a major step towards it, to counter all those activities that China is doing, right? So this alliance, I would say, of Australia, India, Japan, it was established in 2007, right? Who among the following administers the oath of Chief Justice of India? Prime Minister, President, Vice President, or senior most Supreme Court judge? A, B, C, D. What do you think is the right answer of this question? So actually there was a issue in the numbering. This is the 10th question, right? वो 5th repeat हो गया था ना, तो total 10 questions we have done. Okay, now am I getting the president? Correct. President is the right answer. Option B. Why it is in news? Who is going to be the next Chief Justice of India now? Any guesses? Who is going to be the next Chief Justice of India? Okay, now let me disclose the answer. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud to take the oath as the new Chief Justice of India, right? Who is all set to become 50th head of the Indian judiciary, and President Draupadi Murmu would administer the oath of office to him at Rashtrapati Bhavan, right? No problem. If you will mention this way only, मुझे सिर्फ इतना है कि आपको आंसर पता हो, right? Later on you can work upon your grammatical mistakes or the errors or the spellings. जिन्हें आंसर्स नहीं पता था, आई होप नाउ यू आर एबल टू एवरी डे, अगर आप ये 10 क्वेश्चन भी अच्छे से कर लो ना, एंड यू हैव दीज एनालिसिस, खुद से जाके ये बाद में इसको कवर करो, पढ़ो अच्छे से, then definitely if you are following this consistency, you are consistent every day with these sessions, mark my words, you will do wonders in your exam. All you need to do is be consistent. We have that idea कि free के lectures होते हैं, things are provided free on the YouTube, तो वो कुछ कमी होता होगा, राइट. इट इज़ नॉट दैट केस. अगर आप इसी चीज़ के लिए पे करोगे ना, सो डेफिनेटली आपका माइंडसेट और अप्रोच बिल्कुल, यू वुड हैव अ डिफरेंट माइंडसेट. I think that you would have taken these things seriously. But if you are provided this free education, make the best use of it. अगर इस सेशन के लिए 10 रुपये भी अगर आप पे कर रहे होते तो ऐसा होता नहीं यार मैंने पे किया, आई हैव टू बी मोर फोकस्ड. सो मेक श्योर दैट you are focused, right? So with this, I'm summing up this session. I hope you enjoyed learning. Now, I think, who was there? Karthik Kanan, who was answering all those answers. And as I said कि जो भी बच्चे जो भी आपके doubts होते हैं ना, उसको अगर आप session के end में लोगे, ऐसे doubts regarding your note making and who will be taking those lectures, मैं उसको वो भी बताती हूँ, but make sure कि वो session के end में हो, right? And जो भी होता है बोलती हूँ, it's all for your good. So I hope you don't mind these things, क्योंकि I personally feel कि all those aspirants who are linked to me, who are with me in these sessions, उनका I feel कि सिर्फ best of best ही हो, right? सेशन अच्छा लगता है तो इसको लाइक जरूर करना. यू हैव टू लाइक इट, यू हैव टू शेयर इट, एंड यू हैव टू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल एज वेल. थैंक यू एवरीवन. So this is basically for your RBI Grade B and other regulatory bodies. This channel is for. So you can have the bold magazines that are provided to you by the Oliveboard itself for your banking also. Right? We have courses, we have lectures, so you can refer to that. You need to explore. Everything will be there. It's all that is required is your patience, right? We need to make sure that we have patience, and whatever is being provided, you please be in sync with it. सब कुछ आपके लिए planned है. All you need to do is be consistent and trust this process, right? Trust whatever the things are being taught, right? Chalo, so with this, I'm summing up this session. I hope you enjoyed learning. I, Aarzoo, wish everybody a very, very best of luck and a nice day. Thank you, everyone.